What's up everybody, Tim Conley here, and I've got another audience member question. So we've been communicating back and forth on email, and I'm gonna anonymize his name because this advice is gonna be harsh. So let's check it. So what we're going to get into is how to enter a brand new field when you don't know anything about it. This is an email communication with a guy I'll call Ali. Ali will know I'm talking to him because I told him I was going to do this video. But I also want to make sure that people who are in a similar situation as Ali will be able to get some good advice out of this and take it from a place of like, I don't want you to struggle, so that's why I'm going to give you the no BS approach. I'm going to give you the professor of harsh reality approach. So, okay, let's just get into it. I would love to hop on a call with you. I have a pretty unique story of how I went from a school teacher in the UK to leaving my job and investing in different businesses and earning more in a month passively than I earned previously in a year. I am now going through a course to start and scale a lead generation agency. Would love to get some tips from you as you're light years ahead of me in this space. I am part of, insert guru's name here, a course and have completed the tier 1 and tier 2 tests, and she is sending me leads, which I will be hopping on a call to meet and work for. So I think it's the perfect timing for me to get on a call with you if your schedule permits. So what I said to Ali was, dude, you're already going through some other guru's plan. Stick to that. Just finish it. Complete it. Start learning how to do sales with that thing. Don't come to me because I'm going to give you advice that that guru is never going to give you. I'm going to give you a perspective that might make you doubt your actions. And we're in a time right now that you have to just take massive action. One of the things that happens with people that I'll call newbies, I don't know if Ali actually is a newbie in the digital marketing space, but a lot of newbies get into the whole I want to be an entrepreneur thing, and they start putting together all these little pieces. And they do it because, well, that guru has a great pitch. That one has a great pitch. This other one has a great pitch, and they're really selling me the dream. So they jump from one course to the next course and try to shove it all together because you'll end up with like this Frankenstein business. And that is not going to serve you. For the last decade, I've called it hope dope. They get addicted to the feeling of, oh, this one's going to be different. This other guru's ideas are going to be different. And what needs to change is not the course material that you're buying. You're not going to get better success with more information. You could have better success with better information, and hopefully that's what I'm doing here with this channel. But the other side of that is you have to take incredibly massive action. And that's what I do today. I don't sell you the dream. I'm not going to tell you that entrepreneurship is a golden path for everyone, because it sucks. It's hard. It's very difficult to achieve massive success as an entrepreneur. But if you're willing to do the work, it's possible. Now let's get into the real thing about this communication with Ali. In another email with Ali, this one came after he purchased my very first course done with my business partner, Samuel J. Woods. He went against my advice. Don't come get my advice. Finish everything that you're doing with the other person and take massive action on that. I purchased your crash course, looking forward to going through the content. I want to start and scale a B2B lead gen agency. Helping a certain niche, I'm not sure which one yet, most likely who want high quality leads and bookings via cold email, LinkedIn lead gen, that are willing to pay around $2,500 per month. How can I find out what type of client they want to go after and how can I learn more about this particular niche in general so I'm speaking the right industry vocabulary. I would love to hear your top few tips. And so that's what we're going to go into. This video is truly about entering this new field. One is like the problem of why you even want to do this in the first place. But then in this part, this is a real kicker because I see this with a lot of newbies. I have this idea that I want to do this thing. And instead of just figuring out how to do that thing for anyone, just to find out if one, you actually want to do it, and two, if you're any good at it at all. That's why I recommend people go get jobs, go work for someone else and do this kind of work for them. Maybe take it as a summer internship. I don't care if you're 50 years old. You could still do this as like a summer intern so that you can learn on someone else's dime and figure out, one, I like it, and two, I'm good at it. Most people skip that part. Gurus know this and they sell you courses on that. Well, I'm not ever going to sell you a course saying you can go from 0 skills to highly paid without all that crazy stuff in the middle. No, you're going to work your butt off. If we wanted to go into a particular niche, like Ali is saying, well then we'd want to try to find a job where we could learn how I like it, I'm good at it, and I know what this particular niche wants from what I'm able to do. So instead of talking to me, and you just went through a guru course that should have said, go talk to that market. Not do research online, but literally talk to them. Find out what they really want, what they really desire. If you want to enter into any field that you don't know, study it, teach it, share that information. That's part of the process, but then also go talk to them. There's a guy famous in the startup space named Stephen Blank, and he has this phrase, get out of the building. Get out of the building means get away from your little world and get into the world of the customer. Go out there, talk to them, buy them coffee, buy them dinner, give them a gift for sitting down with you for an hour and divulging information that you desperately need to be able to market to people like them. What I see a lot of newbies doing is they get this meeting and they're sitting across, they're having coffee, and instead of just focusing on market data, what they do is they start trying to convince that person to buy my crap. They forego getting market data, they annoy this person, and that person leaves and they don't buy and they don't get any information. So advice I've given in the past, which is go to industry events, get to know the people. The funny thing is you'll probably be the only marketer at that event. Everyone else will be your target customer. You'll be able to talk to them, ask them tons of questions. You'll be able to figure out what they really care about. And here's the funny thing, the vocabulary probably won't matter, because they're going to be interested in your vocabulary. They're going to be interested in the things that you're saying if you understand their underlying problem. So instead of talking to me, and you just went through a guru course that should have said, go talk to that market. Not do research online, but literally talk to them. Find out what they really want, what they really desire. Okay, Ali continues, and this is going to get into the real deal about this whole video. I've also made some progress. I've been researching deeper into the healthcare space, and I will test the thing space and offer to get them booked appointments with their ideal clients via cold email and LinkedIn outreach. This will be laser targeted and personalized, so it will have higher conversion rate. And I've ordered a few books on that niche and how the business operates, because after watching some of your YouTube videos, I want to offer strategy advice and become a business advisor, not just their marketer. Would love to hear your thoughts to see if I'm on the right track, and we'll keep an eye out for your YouTube video. And yeah, here we are making it. Okay, so $2,500 per month. That's all about me, not about the customer. Like, I want to find those customers who will pay me this. Well, you don't even know what value a customer brings to them. So for someone to pay you $2,500 per month, they've got to get probably 3 to 7 times a return on that investment to be worth it to them. Now, some of these might be simple where it's like, oh, you get me one customer and I will get a 7x return off of that $2,500. So if you could do that every single month, well, then that would be fantastic. You might find this out. And then that opens up a lot more people as potential customers. But if the reality is that you need 6 or 7 months to land one client, then can you charge $2,500 a month if they can't get that 3 to 7x return? And a lot of people are not going to want to pay for 6 months at $2,500 a month waiting for that one client to show up. This is something that you learn by being a part of that industry. Now, getting into the education of that field, reading some books is a great start. Get a little bit of taste of what that market has at very little commitment. But to sell strategy, you have to be known as the expert. People don't buy strategy from newbies. If you don't really understand that space deeply, you can't actually offer strategy. You can do paid discovery and call it strategy, and that's what most marketers do, but actually delivering strategy to a market you don't know is impossible. It's not something that you can do. So I don't recommend that at all. You can sell thinking, but you can't sell good thinking without knowing the market intimately. Do market research, understand the market, especially if you want to sell your thinking. Okay, Ali and everyone watching that are trying to enter a brand new space. It sounds like a lot of work, doesn't it? Because, well, it is a lot of work. Just running any business is a ton of work. Running a business that you don't know the market is almost impossible. Running a business where you don't know the market and you don't have proven skills, that is impossible. The real advice I got is go get a job. Go get a job, even if it's a summer internship with somebody in the space, so you get to understand that space, maybe with another agency that is already serving that space, so that you get both market understanding and the skill set you're looking for, and truly understand that space and truly be good at delivering results before you start a business. And ultimately, this is what gurus need to be telling you. They need to be telling you, go get experience. Don't start a company without any knowledge of it and hope to be successful. It's so rare. It's so rare. All right? That's what I got to say on this topic of entering a brand new market if you don't have the skills. If you got value, that's awesome, but hopefully you got a lesson. Hopefully you got a lesson of how hard this is really going to be to enter a brand new space. Ali, thank you for sending in the question. Thank you for allowing me to do this video. And for everyone else, if you got value from it, you got some insights, hit that like button, definitely subscribe. It'd be really nice if you shared it and put it in a Facebook group. Oh, and as always, do all the socials, and I'll see you in the next video. Before you go, as always, there's really awesome stuff in the whole back catalog of this YouTube channel, and this one is on selling strategy, what you need to do to be able to sell your thinking. So check it out, and we're done.